I'll fill it with a fun life.
All right.
Excuse me. On the 18th of July, 2025.
That is the rightness they all said.
And it's your manifesting questions answered live.
That's right. So, right.
Right.
So we've got a Neville Goddard quote today, a really special show, and so on and so forth. So Victoria, do a whole bunch of housekeeping while I try to figure out.
Well, there's only one, which is go to Mr2020.com.
Kill at least 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, I will. I'll kill 2 or 3 minutes with one share. So go to Mr2020.com. That's Miss Emma, TWENTY.com. And from there, you'll get loads of options where you can go. In fact, 20 showed. Let me just grab, where's one of those books? Just grab that for me. Right at the very beginning, he showed this one.
It's the Neville Goddard Prosperity
Pack by Mr. 2020. Look at that fabulous image.
Okay.
I can just imagine Neville actually looking up at up and to the right from Barbados.
Yes.
To
Hey,
New York.
show them the back. It's like a real book.
Well, it is a real book. It's not even like a real book.
It's like a real book.
Yes.
Okay, it's got a barcode and everything.
Look, a barcode.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
What else is in here? What's there?
This here. It's so much fun. You can go to Mr2020.com /books
to get these.
Mr2020.com /books.
Otherwise, Mr2020.com
We'll get you everywhere.
Yes.
We'll get you everywhere.
Those
you just gotta
little
go there.
7-day emails, subscribe to him, look him up.
Yeah. Stalk me, baby.
Yes.
All right. So we got 2 people here. Now, if you all could share the show,
20 would be eternally grateful.
I would be eternally grateful because, as
says.
usual,
Yes.
complications. All right.
I got 4, so that's cool.
All right.
So we're going to start
let's
today's
start with
show
a Neville Goddard quote. We've
with
got
a
4
Neville
people
Goddard
and
quote.
0 likes. That's wonderful.
And Neville said, big breath, all men have had proof of the power of faith. The faith that moves mountains is faith in yourself. Man's faith in God is measured by his confidence in himself. That's the other way he also put it. Or maybe he even says that in here. Yes, no man has faith in God. Well, a little bit around the other way. No man has faith in God who lacks confidence in himself. Yes, your faith in God is measured by your confidence in yourself. I and my Father are one. Man and his God are one. Consciousness and manifestation are one.
You know, so we've got a live call this USA Sunday. We're exploring Richard Branson in some really cool ways. It's part of the whole state stealing thing. And I'm just, I decided to do a live call. And then I just couldn't walk away from this. That book is taking on a whole new level of good fun. And for y'all that join us in the live call, actually live, with the Richard Branson thing, you're going to get a preview copy of the book, right? It'll be in PDF form and it'll be a little rough, but it's so good, right? So you're not.
Can I just say, just from your email, Richard Branson won't be on the call. Sorry, just in case everyone's thinking, what?
That's fine.
I didn't want it.
Yeah. And he didn't endorse the call.
No.
Yeah, and he hasn't kissed me yet.
But 20 is ace modelling, so I know it's going to be a fabulous call.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So, and it's that last bit there that just gets my attention today, Victoria. Read that again.
So,
last 5 words.
Consciousness and manifestation are one.
Don't make the mind movie mistake. People here's what they do. They go inside and make a mind movie, and then they come out and go, 3D hasn't matched up yet. Movie.
So they're keeping it separate.
Here.
The manifestation and the consciousness.
So they're making movies.
Yeah.
And she just said it, right? A state is how you experience what you experience. Consciousness is the only reality. If I had to keep going inside and making movies about Happy Loving Teacher while you're here, I'd be leaving you. When I behold her from the state of Happy Loving Husband, yummy. When I behold you from the state of Happy Loving Teacher,
Yes.
Yummy. Hey, Beth. Right?
Hey, yo.
Got your question for the show.
Yes.
And this is so important because people make the movie mistake, the mind movie mistake, they make the mantra mistake, and then they make the modification mistake. Those are three biggies, and we're just putting them to rest because AI got it all wrong. You know, most never got our teachers got it all wrong, and I'd rather you be happy, right? So, shall we dive in, Victoria?
We
Because
shall.
consciousness and
Is-
manifestation are
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Right? The consciousness of Richard Branson and the fact that he built an airline because a flight got canceled. Right? Think about it. Virgin Atlantic. Right? All he wanted to do was be with the babe on the beach. And
Babe on the beach.
he didn't give up and start bitching. Yo.
Hello, lady. Someone.
Lady
Hi.
Lips.
Lady Lips.
She's one of our people.
One of our people. Cool. All right. So we're going to dive in now with the first question.
That's right.
And it's from Sheila via email. Food allergies.
Sheila, this is really good.
Okay. So Sheila asks, Sheila wrote to me this morning,
Me.
20. And I asked her 3 questions. 1, how exactly are you imagining your wish fulfilled?
I misspelled it in the original email. I apologize.
2, tell me about your Jogo.
Right.
Joseph Goddard to max.com, but yeah, that's what Joseph Goddard. And 3, how would your typical day be different?
So these 3 questions, if you actually use them and do what we say, will totally transform your life. Yo, John Wick. If you
John.
don't, right?
Yes.
This is, by the way, this is how I tend to do probably about 40%, 50%, 60%, 70% of my one-on-one calls. So tell me exactly how are you imagining the wish fulfilled?
So I'm
I
guessing
need to know
she
this,
wrote back
right?
with this.
And so on. So this is really, really good. So go for it.
Okay, so
this is Sheila.
So Sheila responded to the first question, how exactly are you imagining your wish fulfilled? Sheila wrote, well, first of all, let me say that the reactions are not always mild.
That's right. Let's call them lively.
Lovely. When I've been hospitalised, I had a very rough time of it because they were puzzled as to what to feed me and did not believe me. Wow, that's pretty... Anyway. As I am elderly, it's
I
like
don't
one of
believe
20s.
them. I don't believe the
What to
medical
feed
people.
me
I
did
love
not
them.
believe me. It just sounds like you, but anyway.
doesn't
As I am elderly, I fear one fear is that I will be hospitalised again. I've mentioned to my son that he could never put me in assisted living because of food allergies. That too is probably playing a part.
I love that you notice this. Ready? So here's the thing. As long as I have this problem, right, I can't go to a facility.
Yeah, assisted living.
And I really should stay out of the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Some people would call that secondary gain. Might be a good way to look at it. But we get to notice, right, what happens. I see 2 things with this little intro. You're imagining consequence, and both good and bad consequence, right?
If then that, then that.
Yes.
That it's
Yeah,
like
that's
that
the if
sort
then-
of,
if then
yeah,
loop. Yep.
yeah.
So I get this as you not answering the question. Yeah, that you actually answered a little bit from now. But this is the first thing you said to and then that was my first question. So what the brain wants to spit out tells me a lot. So
So then number 2,
yeah,
20 asked, tell me about your Jogo. And Sheila said, you really made me think about Jogo.
nice.
I love it, and it starts my day with a smile. Really nice. However, I just realised that I don't do anything in Jogo about foods for the day. My wish fulfilled vision is at a table in a restaurant, seeing my arms only reaching toward a plate of food. My son, daughter-in-law, and a few friends are there telling me they are delighted that I'm eating everything now.
Cool. So this is like climbing the mountain. And I know Neville uses mountain in there. But I notice as humans, we make mountains out of
Molehills.
molehills. And what I want is more magic. Now, here's the magic, right? So her and I we're eating food, and I go, oh my God, this is good. Try this.
Yeah, I know he does.
Right?
It's like, oh.
Right?
Yes.
That's nobody. What would you lack if your wish were fulfilled? If your wish were fulfilled and you lacked any concern and they had no concern about giving you anything, they'd be saying, look, you gotta try this. And they'd be shoving something in your pie.
It'd be like when I visited Greece. I got crumbs, and I'm talking a long time ago. Like I'm talking 45 years ago.
Number 5.
Yes, no, 45 years ago. Went there on a trip, and I remember sitting down at it. We went to this, back then, not a fancy restaurant, a family-run house
Yeah.
where they had little tables out,
best.
sit there, sit
The
there,
best.
sit there.
The best.
And then I remember them bringing, I think it was Greece, but for all of that, bringing tongue. So then I couldn't understand what they said they were going to bring. It was just like a laid on meal, eat what you want, blah, blah, blah. It all gets piled on the tables. And something came up about how this plate is tongue. Like, are you serious? Ox tongue. Slices. And then I was like, sorry, so because it was a food allergy thing. But for me, it was just like, oh my God. And then it was just like, I don't think it was a double dog dare you, but I think it was sort of a bit like that. And so I had some, and the only bit that was great, it was actually delicious. It was delicious. But the only thing that really turned me off was I could feel the pimples on the
taste buds.
tongue.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus. But it just reminds me of that. It was just like, I don't know.
There's no concern.
There was no concern.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, I'm in for this. This is
So
fabulous.
try this on. So Victoria,
Yeah.
she goes on holiday with her sister,
Yes.
and she comes home, and I go, thank Christ your car didn't break down.
Yeah.
Right? That's telling you something. Versus like, oh wow,
Did you have a great time?
Yeah.
You look wonderful. Or,
Wow.
You look fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm just so glad you're home.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
feed the dogs now.
yay, right?
Yeah.
If there's no concern and no memory of you having food problems, try this. Right? Versus, oh wow, you can eat anything now. I'm so happy for you. It keeps you problem centric.
Yeah.
Versus,
Yes.
try this. What the fuck is that? That's tongue. All right.
Yes.
Right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I want to start there.
Yes.
So the other pit, people diminish the whole thing about Jogo. They make mind movies, they do mantras, and they go, and here's the biggest complaint I get. But 20, I have nothing going on in my day. Oh, wow. Really? That's impossible.
Are you staying in bed asleep
Yeah,
all day?
Exactly.
Like,
And if you are, could you imagine getting up at bedtime, having had the best sleep ever?
yeah. Yeah.
Right, and then going back to bed, right? Yeah, we're all doing something. And so introducing food to your Jogos, what we're doing is we're taking you out of the mountain philosophy and bringing you down to the philosophy. Right? The mountain philosophy is I don't want to have food allergies anymore, and I want them to make a big deal about me not having food allergies anymore. And it's still about food allergies. And
Yeah.
what it's really about is about
It's that focusing on the dot.
that's it.
That-
We want to
yeah.
get you out of orbit, and we want to get you going. So we're bringing food into your Jogo, and yeah, listen to her.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what's
I get that.
what's
yeah.
what's the last?
And
bit?
the third one, how would your typical day be different? 20 asked. And Sheila responded, my state is that of a healthy person. Is that too general? My day would be wonderful if I could eat whatever I wanted. I'm mostly home during the day. I keep busy working part-time on the computer and studying your work. I wouldn't be hungry or have food cravings. See, it's still like focused on the dot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
being, I wouldn't have to be hungry. I love what you're doing and have 5 ring binders full
Sheila sent me a photo. Oh yeah,
of your
baby. Right?
PDFs and notebooks full of notes. My ideal day would be eating out with son and daughter-in-law or friends. Can you suggest something else? And thank you for all you do.
Yeah. So the ideal day is eating out with your son, daughter, and friends. Typical day is what we want to nail here. Typical day, that there's no
Right.
concern about
Yeah.
the food. And here's something that I've noticed: being the world's first fighting fit fleshitarian, right? I eat what I enjoy, and I feel satiated. I eat one meal a day, and then sometimes if there's any leftovers from the meal,
You'll
I might
snack
have
at
a little
night.
bit of a snack at night, especially if I've had a whiskey or two. It just, helps me like clean my teeth and then get in the mood to whoop on her ass in cards.
You can try.
But
Yes.
but like feeling satiated, I find that to be something really worth exploring. Because some people, they're never satiated. Oh, 20. This reminds me of something I didn't like 40 years ago.
That's
When I didn't
really
get what I
good,
didn't want.
actually, because it's actually not necessarily about food.
It's everything.
Satiated in life, or
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, that is ace.
When I come home, yeah, satiated. There she is. And the boys are dancing. Satiation. This is so worth exploring. So
Yeah, cool.
let's continue to answer Sheila's question.
And more.
I started doing squats on the squat. Well, not really squats. I'm doing the leg press at the gym. Oh my God, do I love the leg press. I couldn't even get in the damn thing. A year and a half ago, I couldn't get
Get it
anywhere near it.
out, no.
Right? And now I get in it like a champ.
I got to
right?
put my leg where?
Yeah, well, seriously, I didn't bend like that.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh my God, this is good.
Cool.
So we got 9 people. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you, you guys.
If you find any way to share this or get notifications, do it and let us know, because I'm still trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah. Okay. So the next question's from our remarkable Beth, dancing with indifference.
By the way, somebody asked about the subconscious. I'm going to weave your question in with this. Okay, so I saw your question come and go, and I clocked it.
Somebody asked about, so it wasn't
it was
Sheila,
on- no, it was on here.
oh, okay, got you.
So I didn't catch who, but I just saw it while I was chatting.
Cool.
So if you want to toss it up again while Victoria's rambling, cool.
While I'm rambling.
Yes,
Okay.
I respect her.
All right. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I think I'm glancing.
Oh, good. All right. So, remarkable Beth, dancing with indifference. And Beth asks, so following our remarkable Gospel of Thomas,
I'm going to
called-
retitle that "Dancing with Myself" like Billy Idol. Just because I can, right? So whenever you do this, she's going to type it all in and go,
Well, so what's your title? Dancing with Billy Idol.
"I'm dancing with myself. I'm dancing with myself."
Okay.
Because it's true.
So Beth goes on, I've been pondering and playing with the word indifferent and how it applies to my experiences. I felt, well, I guess indifferent about many things. Some would say wishy-washy when truly it didn't matter to me. Yeah, that's good. I can see how wishy-washy would be like, yeah, I don't really care. Apparently it seemed or even felt for me, oh wow, like I didn't care. You just said what I said anyway. Or maybe it was the other way around.
Yes.
Right, now I know, after the Gospel of Thomas, I now know. I can doubt that piece. However, I would love to dance with indifferent more, please. I did a little quick dive into what Uncle Ralph may have to say on it. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "What I must do is all that concerns me, not what the people think. Be still and know that I am God." So if that first bit was from, and then from Psalm 46:10, sorry,
Yes.
is be still and know that I am God.
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth.
All right. Ready? divine indifference and human indifference are very different. Right?
So divine indifference and human indifference are very different. Okay.
Yeah. So we started out the call and I said, look, let's explore scanning for difference.
So sorry, is what Ralph's saying human indifference?
No.
Because I feel like that. What I must do is all that concerns me.
Yeah. That's divine.
Yeah, not what people think. Yeah, okay, got you.
So when we start training ourselves to scan for difference instead of better, worse, good, bad, right, wrong, we start to drop stories. Because for you to go, right, things are getting better, things are getting worse. You know, he's a good person, he's a bad person. Versus just noticing, how are people different? How am I different today? What's different about me? Like, how can I explore this differently, right?
We're not judging.
My health is getting worse since I started, whatever. It's just different. But human indifference tends to be more like almost dismissive, and divine indifference is dismissive too. But we get to so in the Remarkable Chat, one of the things that showed up, which was really good, I'm going to turn this into an article maybe, is about empathy. And people go, oh, I feel so bad for you. Oh, and I feel bad. And then let's pretend let's pretend Victoria does this. And she starts feeling bad because someone she knows and loves feels bad, and I come home and she feels so bad she has to tell me about it to the point where I feel bad. And then suddenly it's like, let's eat lunch. Oh, I'm not really hungry.
Yeah.
So it all goes shit show, right? Now here's the thing. I bet you everybody watching this shits and then wipes their ass.
Hopefully. Well, some will. Yes.
Some of y'all don't, right?
But,
yes. but it's like, all right, hey, come on in. Join me for that.
For the shit show.
For the shit show, right? We're all going to go in there and just wipe asses and wipe each other's ass. Oh, fuck it. We'll leave some on there. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah.
Versus let's have a meal together. Let's break bread together. What did Jesus do with the 12? It was the Last Supper. It wasn't the last shit show, right?
Yeah.
And so when you really start to get this, empathy, oh, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you that I feel bad. And I could imagine it happening to me, so I can feel bad for me if it ever happens.
Yeah.
And you know what's nice? I'll make sure I tell other people so they can feel bad for me in case it happens for me.
And in case it happens for them.
And it's hypnotic. It's the madness of crowds, Christina. And it's like, right. On the other hand, when I look at her, I see the spark behind the eyes. The love that we are, the shin and the yin, from manifesting in the name of Jesus, right? Go get that live call if you don't have it at NevilleGoddardStore.com. But this is so divinely important because if, so we're talking about this on so Remarkable gets 2 group calls a month. When I go shopping, I often just fire up the thing and some of y'all will hang out with me, which is good fun. And so I end up flirting with a little girl today, and a dog, and an older woman, and green and red things Tom. But anyway, so I end up flirting with a lot of people. And every now and then one of them blows me off. Oh, I adore when that happens. I am not careful, right? I just look and I go, meat, right?
Crumbs, that's how I first met you back in 2010. And you took us all to the market.
Oh yeah. So when I came here in 2010, I came here to do a weekend training with Forex people, and they all had a blast. I taught them jumping mouse, right? Yeah, we're gonna do Forex training, right? Once upon a time, there was a little ass mouse, right?
Yeah, but then we go to the Vic market,
yeah. And it's
the
like
biggest market in Melbourne.
So y'all have fun. Hey, 20, can we do something else with you? Sure. Let's do a fuck ton of one-on-ones, and y'all want to do a group thing? Let's all go shopping. So I swear to God, I take like 20 Forex traders shopping. Right, and we all go to the market, and then we couple up in pairs, and I give little assignments, and I send them all out and bring them back, and send a little bit, and we had a blast. Like this is what I used to do for a living. Right? I haven't done this for years, but it was good fun.
You're fabulous.
But when people start to flirt with each other, when the spark starts to acknowledge the spark, this is beyond. I feel bad for you. Right? Well, I feel bad that you feel bad for me. This is I'm celebrating you, right? This is honest to God what namaste should mean. Namaste, right? The thing and the thing and the thing, the thing, the thing, the thing. Namaste.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like not like the chick in the group. Namaste. I have a question. No, Jason. This is what happens when I post in groups. People like you actually say shit that I don't agree with. Namaste.
What group are you in?
Oh, in my group.
Oh.
She's not there anymore. All right. So I made a suggestion. I say, hey, you know what, sweetheart? Except I didn't say the word sweetheart. Right? But you all that know me, right? I said, you know what, sweetheart? Yeah, what if you actually were thankful or listened to a black belt? Oh no, I've been training in the martial arts for 30 years. I've trained in the Orient. I'm an NRA firearms instructor. I don't give a shit. Right?
And maybe she was the one that reached out and wanted to be friends with you with all those photos this morning.
Not that one. Right?
I'm joking.
Anyway, yeah, I get those kind of friends. but it was really funny because it's like, right, you've trained for 30 years, right? So let's see, I'm 59. I was a second-degree black belt probably whenever you were born.
Baba.
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
Right? You're an NRA instructor, sweetheart. Right? Right. I was probably taking people down, right? And walking into people with guns, right?
You showed me that
back
kid.
when you were going bang bang, right?
Yes.
Anyway, so where the hell am I going?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
So ready? Empathy. Oh, I feel bad for her because 20 treated her like an asshole. Yeah, you know what I want to do? I just want her to realize that she's not her shit. And if I join anyone in their shit, instead of flirting with them, inviting them out, right? Shame on me, right? Don't ever join anyone in their shit. If somebody's having a tough time and they can't see what they are as the wisdom, power, and glory of God, invite them back to that. And you may do it through words, but I can guarantee you may or may not do it with words, but you will do it through presence. And whenever they're all dead serious, right? Dead and serious. I'm alive and silly as shit, right? This is where you get to play. Divine indifference. 20, what do you think about Trump? It's all going to shit and something else and something. Blah, blah. I don't care. I've got so little interest. Larry, tell me about you. Well, I was watching Trump. No. Okay, I get it. Tell me about you. What are you doing, pal?
You're lifting their cross.
Yeah.
In that way.
I'm inviting him to drop the consciousness of Trump and tango with me. So instead of empathy, I'm inviting tango. And to have them experience tango, they've got to start downing something.
So is empathy nothing we want to ever be?
You know, it's interesting.
Tribute.
Yeah, at the end of every day, there was good. But here's what I hear now, right? I'm an empath 20. I can't leave the house. I can't watch the TV. I can barely watch your show. When I experience the pain of everything in the world weighing heavily on my soul.
No, but with a...
Yeah.
So with someone that's maybe very close to you and they're, for whatever reason, want to confide in you. Because they don't...
I find 9 times out of 10, that's called I just want to talk about my shit and then abandon you after you feel bad. And instead of, let's do something wonderful together.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like if somebody's got a problem, okay, I'll listen to a little bit, but after, when it becomes down to like, let me torture you so I can watch you squirm.
No, that's not. Yeah, I hear that. But for someone that's very special to us, to you or to me or to anyone, if there's an issue at hand,
how can I help?
Yeah,
I have no problem with how can I help.
Yeah.
But let me tell you about what happened and how it came to be and what I think is going to happen and if it doesn't change
when it
in 40
escalates
years.
and becomes mountains.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I've got no interest in that. What can we do about this today? Well, let me tell you. No. If you had a flat tire,
now,
I don't need to know the
got
history
you.
of rubber.
Yeah.
There's such a difference between let me drag you into my auditory
Swamp. Yeah.
versus right. Let's just take a look at things. Can we look at it differently in a way that empowers you? Because if you're repeating the same thing, it's all auditory. And
Yeah.
here's the
And they don't want that, obviously.
Or
and
they-
and
or-
I don't want it, but yeah, I got
often they do, because you're not listening to me. Means I'm watching you, and you don't feel bad enough. Until you feel once I see you feel bad, then I know you're listening to me. And you can watch humans do this all day long to each other. When I see you're feeling bad enough, I know you're actually listening to me and paying attention because I've stolen your soul.
That's yuck.
It is. But versus, right, so you had a bad day yesterday. What are we going to do today? Well, let me tell you about my bad day yesterday. So you want to consume today with your bad day yesterday. You know,
Okay.
versus what can we do here? What do you actually want to do now?
Yeah, so like dancing with indifference, although you said it was going to be called something else.
Dancing with myself.
Dancing with myself.
Yes. Yeah.
yes.
They've lost such a sense of self that they have to suck you in. If
right, to feel bigger or
yeah,
whatever.
that's it exactly.
Yeah.
So because
you.
I've denied me,
Yeah.
I've got to drag you in.
Yeah.
It's here's the thing. We live one of the economies, from what I can tell, we live in 7 different economies. One of them is the attention economy. In the attention economy, hey, can I tell you something? It's okay. It won't take long.
Yeah, I've heard them. And half an hour later.
Yeah. And the only thing that they've done is gone, do I have your attention? Yeah. Can I keep your attention? Yeah. Can I steal your attention?
Yeah.
Look at me. You're not feeling bad enough. All right, give me your attention. All right.
Yeah.
She's laughing. Because humans do this. Divine doesn't have to do this. Divine goes, ugh. Okay. Let there be light. Shit. That was good. Next day.
Let there be little nice people.
Yeah. How about little fucking mice? Cool. Right?
Yeah.
Instead of like, what can I find that will make me feel better? Ooh, that. I'll make it squirm. When it feels shittier than I do. Yay.
I feel better now. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
There's a
okay.
girl at the pool. I'll use her. Young girl, car accident, paraplegic. They've learned her how to walk again.
Oh, fabulous.
Right? I've been watching her for years. Right? I remember the first
So
day
she
she came
walks
back.
down the ramp rather than being wheeled
She
down the ramp.
gets help, but she walks.
Yeah,
right?
nice.
And so I remember when she came back, the girl that runs the pool's like getting tears. She goes, this girl used to work here. And fuck me. And they'd bring her in the pool and they'd float her and they'd wiggle her legs. That's day one. I was there for day one. Last week, I might see her today. Last Friday, I bowled into the pool like I do. Fucking own the goddamn joint. And there she is. And I'm not going to use her name. So I said, hey, how you doing? And she tells me, she works through it all. Because I just finished at the gym. I'm like, oh, fuck me, that's all right. Cool. What's it like? She goes, first time. I says, wow.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. Your favorite part? She goes, I used the leg press.
Oh, so you're working. You just realised, well,
Right.
you were using it ages ago, but you were just saying yes at the start of the show. You're using.
I started using the leg press after she told me that.
Oh,
Here's
right.
a girl that should be a paraplegic using the leg press.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I didn't go, poor little girl, 25 years old, she's fucked. I feel bad. Let me go talk to the little girl. Hi, little girl, you're 25 and fucked as a paraplegic. Oh, you'll never enjoy sex again. Maybe you didn't enjoy it before. So you can enter into their shit show and make it worse. I look at her and I go, this chick's got fire. And eventually we become friends. Eventually I sing happy birthday to her. Right? Eventually, I haven't been in the gym for a month. I've been doing my kung fu and my swim and all that stuff, having a blast. But when she tells me, I just did the leg press.
Yeah.
And I go, okay,
Cool.
I'll go do the leg press. I joined her, right? But that wasn't being an empath and sensitive to the suffering of the world. That was all right. That's what I want.
Mm.
So, good on you for taking it in that direction for me.
I don't know how I did that, but yeah,
Just
that's
being real, asking questions, exploring.
very ace.
Thanks. Beth, too.
Yeah, yes, and Beth led the whole thing.
By the way, I never got near the subconscious thing and all that stuff. I forget the exact question, but here's the thing. Ready? You notice I don't talk about it at all? Never mentioned it in a book. I don't think he mentioned it in any lectures. Somebody can do the research on that. I don't believe I found that in any lectures. I think he mentioned it on a radio show and a book. That's called outreach. With outreach, you speak to the sophistication level of the audience.
Right.
So if they're into the subconscious, I'll use that as a word.
Got you.
Right? But in reality, what does Neville do in a later book? So in an early book, he says to sufficiently impress upon your subconscious mind, blah, blah, blah. Later, he says, impress upon yourself. Right? And you'll notice this whole thing, dancing with indifference. When they lose their sense of self, oh, let me steal yours.
That's why you said dancing with self.
That's it exactly.
Or yourself, yeah.
Dancing with myself.
You do that a lot. I do too, actually. I dance a lot.
You know, it's great. I'll come back from the hot tub.
Yeah, I know.
And then,
I'll
right?
have my
Yeah,
YouTubes
right?
on.
So there's one out of three
dancing.
things going on recently, right? She'll be watching some crime show where they
Well, it's forensics.
well, they'll have forensics and interrogations.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I'm like still nuts about both of those. And I walk in the room. I walk in last night, and they go, I just see one bloody footprint, and I go, all right, that's a lateral from left to right, blah blah blah. Yeah, like yeah. And then they showed the pattern on the floor. I'm like, oh, cool, I nailed that. And then they say the story, and it's like, no, the fucker lied. Right? I could tell that at a glance at a footprint, right? And then there's the other thing. They'll have people in the interrogation room, and the bad guy will lean forward and do this, and a couple, like two other nonverbals. I'll go, that fucker's trying to play the cop, right? And then I get to watch the cop and go, see if he's trained any good, right? It's fucking entertainment for me.
It's funny actually, because I didn't know why I liked them. But then I realised that forensic, it's the puzzle. So
yeah.
it's that
Yes.
how they solve it. It's just nothing to do with like any of the crappy bit.
Exactly.
And I love that.
So she loves puzzles,
Yes.
right? So that's one of the three things that's recently happened whenever I'm going with the hot tub and I come over.
Oh,
The second thing, I walk in and I'll use my music, not hers. Ready? This is how we do.
No, it'll be Daisy Jones and the
it'll
Six.
be Daisy. It'll be
love
Daisy
it.
Jones and the Six, and she'll be all over the joint, right?
I know.
And the dogs are just looking. You gonna feed us? How about dinner? You're gonna feed us? How about
Hey
dinner?
guys, if you haven't watched Daisy Jones and the Six,
That's
if
a
you're
good one.
about as old as we are, if you maybe remember Fleetwood Mac,
Yeah, you'll love
it's that
Daisy
sort
Jones and the
of
Six. Timmy turned
flavour.
onto it, and I didn't watch it because Timmy said to watch it. I'll be honest. I go, yeah, Timmy suggested that. That's going to suck. But I had to apologize
It was
to him.
actually-
It's actually a really
yeah,
damn good
really
show.
lovely.
It was up there with that one that Lynn recommended for us.
Maestro. Mozart in the
in
Jungle.
the Jungle, yes. So, cool.
Remember that too.
Yeah, Lynn liked it. Daisy Jones.
Yeah, I
Cool.
know the music is fabulous. So yeah, okay, sorry. So that's gone totally off dancing. Well, it hasn't. Dancing with myself, I do it a lot. Well, I vacuum, I sweep. Anyway, or just
She
dance.
pulls out the vacuum sweeper and doesn't even turn the damn thing on. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just so I have a dancing partner with
yes,
the vacuum.
Exactly.
Nah. Anyway,
Anyway,
thank you so much, Beth, for your question. And the last question today is from Remarkable.
by the
Sorry.
way, I don't empathize with the people that think too much. Mr. 20, I need it to be very linear, spoken slow, put on a whiteboard so that when I do it in real life, it will be fast and everything will happen spontaneously in the 3D world. Can you do that on your show? Can you talk slow and organized and put it on a blackboard? I don't have empathy to Jesus Christ. This is why you're fucking stuck. You're insisting that the world be very slow and follow the 1, 2, 3, 4. See, I'll go. Number 1, this. B, that. Therefore, F. And people's minds fry. Anyway, love you guys.
Got lots of things about Fleetwood Mac. Yeah, they were ace.
All right.
All right.
Oh, penny baby cakes.
Beth asking the best deep questions.
Deep.
Good on ya. Yeah, thanks, Penny, for mentioning that that's what she does. Right, finally, we're up to the last question. Not finally, but the last question today is from also our remarkable Lisa Ann LaRocque.
That's right.
Smell the roses and doubt the thorns. So you're going to retitle that one as well? Or no, so it's Dancing with Myself and now this one.
Yes.
Okay, that's just checking.
They used to call me Naked Nettle Man. Actually, I was the only person that ever called me
Naked Nettle?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Because I'd be in the woods covered with mud doing mischievous things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mud and debris, so I was like invisible. Bigfoot sightings in Game Lands 51, 52, whatever it was in Pennsylvania. Stopped when I left the United States, but I digress. But I learned two things, Ron. One, if you're going to move through the woods invisibly, you want to have as little clothing as possible because clothing snags and makes noise.
Muddy up.
So you muddy up, and there's a real science behind it. It's really cool. Somebody remind me, I'll send you photos, right, of my arm. But the other thing was always go where they don't expect you to and where they can't. So I was really good at crawling right through like brambles and nettles and shit. So I came up with the alternative identity of Naked Nettle Man, right? But I digress. Go for it, Victoria. That all came from thorns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the stingers, thorns.
I got me some
Something
coffee.
that hurts. All right, so yes, smell the roses and doubt the thorns.
That's
so
right.
Is this doubt from
I didn't read it.
Thomas? But anyway, let's ask. Hello, 20 and Victoria. Hiya. There is the saying, if you're going to have roses, there must be thorns.
Yes.
It's usually
This
interjected.
is going to be so good.
It's usually interjected by well-meaning persons in an effort to temper the expectations of someone's desires for delight.
I did read this. Yes. Sorry.
My son is getting married in Italy. Oh, lovely. My travelling companion and I booked an apartment in Lake Como. That I've actually, the first time ever I've had time before the show to read this. So, and when I first read Lake Como, that will be magnificent.
Magnificent.
I love it's just I've never been there. I'm jealous. Anyway, she received confirmation, yet it didn't appear to be the unit we wanted. The one with the gorgeous terrace and soaking tub. Can you imagine? Like this terrace, a hot tub, looking out over Lake Como. It'd just be magnificent. The one with the gorgeous terrace and soaking tub. As I expressed my enthusiasm about imagining sitting out there, sipping wine, exactly what I do, she started to explain, well, how we really didn't get that unit. And how she was sure there would be a patio nearby which would suffice. I refused to accept as true her story. I declared, I always get exquisite care. I just love that. I went as far as to say, we are told that of course you may have that apartment. She basically said that isn't logical. We agreed she'd inquire as to specify which one we got, mentioning our chosen one. And then she sends me this text. Oh my God. I just got the email from Casa. And they said, we are pleased to inform you that we have moved you for free to the apartment with the terrace. I have got to spend the rest of my life with you. This is still the companion talking. I've got to spend the rest of my life with you to see what else we can manifest. I shouldn't be, but I'm still so overwhelmingly surprised at your abilities. Oh, wow. I often think of what you've said, 20. We can choose. Look at how I struggled, or look at what I gave life to. Tell us more about how doubt is life-giving. Thank you, Lisa. That is the perfect example of doubt.
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations, Lisa. It's going to be absolutely fabulous. I'd stay 2 weeks. Yes.
At 57, this is what I'm looking at. Not one, but eventually 2 hip replacements. Because you get one that's fucked. And it's going to, the other one's going to have to compensate. And there was, every step was stabbing pain with the left, and the right was starting to click all the time. I don't think that's good, right? And what people do is they accept finality. Well, it looks like I'm at that age, so we'll sell the pearl. It looks like I'm at that age where, I'm going to start getting, they say I got to get one and I'll get the other one in a couple years. My one buddy got both and he's done at the same time. He just figured, why go through all the rehab? If I'm going to get one, I'll get both, right?
Jeepers.
And I just shake my head because it's like they accept something as final, but not in a yummy way. I think we torture ourselves with progressive. Getting better, getting worse.
Progress. Yeah, got you.
But it's progressively getting better, progressively getting worse. You hear everything. I think we talked about that earlier. What do you want in life? As far as I can tell, you want something to be divinely different. In other words, a miracle compared to what most people would think. I decided not to accept my hip condition as final. Both hips are in great shape now. I still, I can gimp a little bit, but like every day I'm getting stronger, and let's say I'm making progress, but it's really not progress. I'm finding new abilities to play every day, and that's not a reframe. That's an actual. I'm becoming more and more playful every day. And I think there's something, if we look at denial, if we look at doubt, if we look at indifference in a divine way. You talk about this, what pops in. So years and years and years ago, I was in the old country, and my wife and I at the time, we did a timeshare exchange. And it's like, oh, this will be a glorious place. They showed the pool and the patios and all that bullshit. We rocked up, and it's like, oh, wow, look at that pine tree. How's that there? And pulled into the parking lot, got out of the car, looked over, and there's a pine tree growing in the middle of the pool. And it's
Middle
like,
of the pool?
Yeah, it's like, oh, wow, that has to have been here at least 10 years. Right, so then it's like, hey, whoa, how you doing? Where's the other pool? Right, the one in the photo. Right, well, they don't have one. So of course I call
Photo's 10 years old.
Yeah, the photo's at least 10 years old, right? Because the pine tree, I mean, I know pine trees. My dad had a nursery, right? So the pine tree's about 10 years old. The photo's got to be at least 11, right? If not older, right? So I'm like, all right, yo. So I call the old RCI, Resort Condominiums International. I say, hey, how y'all doing, right? And we have a little chat, and you're telling me these are my options. And I said, I think those are your options, right? My options are a little bit different. Right, and I get we get to give ourselves opportunities. As a human being, we get focused on obstacles. As divinity, hey, here's an opportunity: platypuses.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, echidnas, right? You ready? Pangolins. Right, pangolins are. If I saw a thing on the Facebook, so it's got to be true, about the pangolins and the fact that shit that looks like fur is actually feathers. It's like, oh, how cool is this, right? And so I just look at all this. Oh, thank you, Penny. I just, it's like, let me get this right. You're telling me my options are this, this, and this because they're fucking liars, right? Hey, I'm telling you what my opportunities are, and we had a chat back and forth, and they made it very nice, right? Because they can, right? And I get, yeah, we can have so much fun in this life. Sometimes it takes a little bit of a stern, like when I use the word sweetheart, right? We all know where 20's coming from there, but if y'all get it, it's all in love, right? And it's like we settle for frustrations and failures. Because if you go back to an earlier show we did, we talked about the modification mistake. There's 3 mistakes everyone makes, right? Number one, I'm going inside making me a movie, and I'm coming outside and nothing's changed. Yeah, go and make a movie, and that there, right? They do that.
Yeah.
And then they do, right, every day and every way I'm getting butter and butter. Right?
Butter.
Yeah, and I did buy me some butter
20.
today, right? But every day and every way I'm getting butter and butter, right? And it feels good until you stop, right? That's the mantra mistake. So we got the movie mistake. We got the, I can't do that again, I'll go into a seizure. We got the mantra mistake, right? Another seizure, interesting. And then we got the modification mistake, where it's like, you know what? Radio. So we got to either condition it on something else. I'll manifest $1 million so I can attract a good-looking chick. Or we go, well, you know, me attracting a good-looking chick, then it probably will work out. Right? How about if I just get me a, well, that doesn't work out either, right? And you didn't settle. You didn't doubt
love
your
that.
divinity.
That is so Neville.
God.
And what he did,
Yeah.
just like, and also with the listening part, what Lisa's talking is exactly what Neville was. It's just like, would never hang up the phone, do you know what I
Yes.
mean, until he heard what
Yes.
he desired to hear. Yeah, just fabulous. I love it. And exactly like how you've been looking in Remarkable about doubt.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? That, like, no.
You're gonna doubt something.
Yeah.
Remember, at the end of every single day in Genesis, you know, good. And the last day, very good, right? And so that tells me something. Doubt is not bad. Anger is not bad. These are useful. Right? We're given them for a purpose,
Yes.
right? And when they are divinely used, right? When I can doubt, right? Yeah, I get your hands are tied, right? And I don't mean to be an asshole with you, sweetheart. But,
Yes.
but I need to talk to someone else, right? That way you have a good day, right? And I'm just having fun here. But this is how we do it. Because as God having the adventure of a lifetime, do you want to go someplace and not get what you don't want? It just gets weird. Or do you just want to go and it's like, you know what? This is what I've imagined up. It's your Father's good pleasure. Here's another one that I'm working on right now. Another book thing fits in with the Branson. By the way, get on that Branson call. It's going to be a lot of fun. USA Sunday, drop me a note. I'll send you out an email, give you a link, whatever it takes. But if Richard Branson settled, I need you to think about this. So Richard Branson, mid-20s, Puerto Rico, right? Love me, Puerto Rico, right? And Richard Branson is where I didn't go in Puerto Rico. He's in the airport. and they, you know, your flight is canceled. And everyone goes into shit stew, right? Now, Richard, unfortunately, because of his patterns, and because he's already imagined being with the babe on the beach, right? He doesn't settle into shit stew. Because the average person will sulk. They'll sit there and shit stew. They'll take it out on somebody, right? Richard found a payphone, and he contacted a fixed base operator. And
is that what the FBO is?
yeah, yeah. So he basically an independent agent, independent operator, and said, look, what's it going to take? All right, I want me a plane, babe, beach. By the way, he married her. Right, y'all that go like, oh, well, I can't see the point in imagining up a yummy lunch with someone I love, and I know I'm going to eat with them anyway. It's called marriage. If I imagine up a yummy lunch with her every day, that implies a few things. If I imagine all we eat in the same room, sometimes, right?
One on the couch.
Yeah. Both looking at screens, not cool, right? Not in my book. But it's so Richard imagined something, babe and beach, to the point where he got a plane, and he made a sign, and he recruited people. Hey, $39, Virgin Airlines, right? $1 billion empire born that moment, and he kept going.
What a perfect name, because he was a virgin to it.
Exactly, right? He's the Virgin guy. Virgin Airlines, Virgin Records, Virgin Space Trips, Virgin whatever the fuck else he's doing. The guy can't stop. Right? He's older than dirt, and he can't stop. Which takes us the whole way back to the beginning. right? Age don't matter. Timeless matters. If you're measuring your life in minutes that you have had and minutes you have left, you're denying the moment of magic. And this right here, Lisa Ann LaRock, Power of Possibilities, that's it exactly. This is what we're talking about here. Richard didn't go, yep, stuck. Yep, I'll just do what they're all doing.
I'll just wait for the next plane.
Yeah. He formed an airline. And that's what's cool. Beach, babes, and billions, right?
Beach, boom.
When do you stop? Some people say, he's got more money than God. Why doesn't he stop? Because he doesn't want to. How many people have been blessed because of, I've had Virgin Records. I've been on Virgin Airlines. Who knows what other Virgin stuff I've done? I don't care. But how many people have worked for the guy? Right? How many people live on his island? I have no idea. But there's this thing about, what if he was a quitter? What if he just said, well, babe, I'll get there tomorrow. Please don't meet someone else and marry them. Right? Because he could have gone into consequence. Instead, he formed an airline. So this is it. This is it right here. You get to doubt. Use doubt as a lovely way to go. Right, El? I doubt. Right. Yeah, I'm looking around. I doubt it matters that you canceled the flight. I doubt that you say, I've got some options, and there's a pine tree growing out of that pool. Right? Swear to God, I wish I had photos of that. It was a trip somewhere in Virginia. Anyway.
Excellent. So
right.
Thank you,
That's
Lisa, for your question. I don't know when you're going, but I am so jealous you're going to Lake Como.
JELOS.
I am. Anyway, what we want to know is tell us what was your, hashtag strawberry bit. And it's all about doubt. It really is. Indifference and doubt.
Yes.
We had the food allergies. We had dancing with self.
By the way, I know if I eat, I was allergic to chocolate.
What?
Yeah, I was allergic to chocolate.
Were you?
Yeah.
When?
Growing up. I eat chocolate, I'd go in anaphylactic shock.
Right, you had a lot of peanut butter and Nutella when I first met you,
No,
but
and chocolate.
well,
Yeah.
isn't chocolate and Nutella?
No, that's rubbish.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Yeah, but remember, I'd buy me some chocolate and dip it in there.
All right, got you.
Yeah, so I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
You're gonna doubt something, right? Why don't you doubt? And I'm not talking about doing stupid shit here, but when you've got faith that because I always will. Once an addict, always an addict. You've just denied divinity. We give faith to the doctors. And I'm not anti-doctor. I'm just saying, right, y'all, let's just put faith where faith belongs.
Faith
right?
to self.
Yeah. By the way, I have faith in David Brown. Right? But it doesn't mean that I'm going to, just think my car's always fucked. Right? Far from
No,
true.
because as soon as you lose, then as soon as we lost David Brown Mechanical as a mechanic, then all of a sudden, no, it's faith in self.
Yes.
You've
got to doubt what needs doubted so you can have faith in you. Oh, that's worth exploring. So did I steal your strawberry bit?
No, I mean, I've said mine and that was yours, or...
Yeah.
You probably stole mine.
Yeah, yes. I stole yours.
Yes.
We really get to doubt. There was one in the group where this one lovely says about she wants to manifest teeth. And she says something, and I made the podcast about it this morning because I just get my tit in the ringer. Because it's like, if I believed in imagination, I would go with this full force or something like that. And I just, fuck me. Right? Like, really? Tell me about your Jogo. What's that? Right? You've been in a group for 2 years, probably. Right? Yeah, you do a daily win thing. You've got to do it. If you honestly believed, you'd be having daily wins. If you honestly believe, you change your identity from someone with constant struggles.
Yes.
In other words, you'll stop doubting, I struggle. And stop worshiping that because, you struggle, I feel for you, I struggle too. Right? All right, that's my long strawberry bit. Thank you, Victoria. Let's close her up.
So that was our hashtag strawberry bits. You can go to, for absolutely everything,
Yes.
apparently, Mr2020.com.
Now you got to spell out the 2020.
So it's MRTWENTY.com.
Yes.
Yeah, go there, do that.
And have a nice day.
Yeah. Hope you love the show. We did. And we'll see you in a few days.
That's right. Lisa on the Rock says Jogos are magic wands. You
Yeah.
betcha.
Yeah.
And Branson Call, I'm telling you, is going to rock your world.
See
How do you
you.
turn this off? I
Up
always do
here.
that.
I'll do it.
And